Evening all, it's toasty time, the next in the series. I feel like we're bonded, we're getting a bit closer these days, aren't we? With me doing various videos and Q&As and things. That solid relationship that we're building up and that friendship might all go to pot now as I attempt to do a vegan toastie. Okay, what do we got? I am going to attempt this. Gonna grill some pineapple. I got some vegan cheese, smoked tofu. I also had to get butter because you need to butter the bread before you put in the toastie. So I had to get this dairy-free soya butter, mushrooms, spinach. Chuck all that together and fingers crossed comes out okay. There's a lot of moving parts to this one, so because I've got to cook quite a few different things. I say cook, I've got to heat a few different things up in a pan, so need a couple of plates for that. Store all my stuff. Yeah, grilled pineapple and mushroom. I don't know what I'm doing. How the fuck do you cook smoked tofu? Enjoy hot or cold, so I could just put it straight in the toastie, but now I think I'm gonna grill it. Is that right? Also bought a load of these, but because it's only 2 sandwiches, I only need that much. Definitely out of my depth on this one, but got Badu, Erica Badu, to keep me company. She's the queen. We're all good. I'm gonna grate some vegan cheese. It's cheddar. I don't know, does vegan cheese even grate? I'm about to find out. But what I actually wanted was mozzarella, vegan mozzarella, which sounded like it was quite nice. But the choices in supermarkets are so shit when it comes to vegan stuff that it's just a bit disappointing. So let's check this out, see how this does. I'm balancing you on top of the vegan butter. You're in this with me. It smells really funky. That actually looks like cheese. Can I try it? Some funky smells in this kitchen. I mean, what is that? I have no idea how to cut this up, but I think when I've had tofu, it's been in tiny little chunks. Yeah, I'm gonna do strips because I don't want the sandwich too fat. I'm gonna grill it. Gonna give it a good grill. It's blurry. How's that for an angle? Under the cupboards. Front row seats to this absolute clusterfuck of a meal. Is that enough? That'll be enough, I think. What does this even sound like? Does vegan stuff sound different when it's cooking? I have no idea. I'm really sorry if any of this is really offensive. It might be. Whoa, did anyone see that? Some tiny little bit of stuff flew out. Almost hit me. What is that? What if this is really nice and I have to go vegan? That'd be weird. Just gonna fry the mushrooms in the leftover tofu juice because I feel like that's something Jamie Oliver would do. He's always frying stuff in the stuff left over from the previous thing. So I'll do that. I feel like that's a solid chef tip there. Cook everything in the same thing. Maybe not the pineapple though, because that's different. You don't need to see me sing along to Erica Badu. Mushrooms are done. Look at all those bad boys. Tiny. It's such a small portion. Whenever I cook mushrooms or look at mushrooms or think about mushrooms, whenever I'm in a mushroomy mood, I always think of that scene in Ratatouille when he's explaining to his brother about how to make the perfect flavours and get a mushroom, some cheese, put it under lightning, and hey presto. Oh, you're over here now on the toaster. Even better view. Look at that. You're getting all the angles. Okay, I'm quite excited about this. Pineapple and my favourite fruits, if anyone's asking. Cooking my favourite fruit. It's my favourite Erica Badu song. Life doesn't get much better. Yeah, loving that. I'm going for sweetness, nuttiness, bit of tang, and cheesiness. We're close. We've almost got all of our component bits. Just the spinach now. I'm doing way too much spinach and it just reduces to fuck. Not as dramatic as the pineapple, just nice mellow sounding spinach. Right, we've got our components. Let me take you through them. Spinach, mushroom, tofu, pineapple, whatever that is, and this key ingredient. Regular viewers amongst you will know that this is my favourite bit and also the most important bit. It's buttering the bread. Assembly time. Is there such a thing as too much vegan cheese? I mean, you might be watching this thinking this looks fucking disgusting. You would never pair all this stuff together. And you may well be right. Remember the best pizza I ever had was vegan though. Didn't have this on it though. We're ready. What is going to happen to this? I'm on the edge of my seat. Right, okay. Kate's is on the left because I think that's got a nice amount of fill. I'm imagining Kate to edit this so the next clip is me with the fire brigade in hospital having overdosed on tofu. gonna do some wine with this one because the fuck is that? It's the evening to start with, and also Kate's a massive lightweight, so if she has one sip of this, I'm hoping she's gonna be too pissed to realise that the toastie's no good, and then score me highly. Weirdly, it's not making any noise. That's not right, is it? Normally it's like hissing because of the butter, but I guess it's not butter, is it? Can you hear that? Can you hear that? Nothing. Can't hear anything. The only thing I'm not too sure of what to do now is the presentation. Like, how do I present this? Maybe on like a bed of tofu, bed of spinach. Something really weird is happening. It sounds like it's boiling. It sounds like a kettle boiling. Can you hear that? This is the first look. Got a breach. We've got a breach. Oh, it's on Snooks' side as well. Shouldn't have opened it, should I? Losing cheese at an alarming rate, so I'm just going to hopefully check on it. I think we're going to have to take it out. Oh yeah, it's got a bit of a golden hue to it. I think that's going to have to do. Beautiful. Awful one first. I'm loving my bed of spinach. That's going to earn me some great presentation points.
I'm back. I'm very intrigued by this vegan toastie. G just came into the room and was like, get Domino's on speed dial. Wow, this looks healthy.
This might be the healthiest toast you've ever had.
Wow. Oh my god, you're going all out for presentation. Look, it's on a bed of spinach.
I have no idea how to present it, so I thought I'll just chuck a load of spinach on there.
Oh, babe.
I don't know if like we need sauces. I have no idea.
Oh my god. Wow, okay then.
And plates and stuff that need washing.
Thanks, babe.
Toasty and wine.
Have you got
Cheers.
Have you got a name for it? What is this? What is this?
I'm going to call it the Clueless Vegan,
Okay.
because I've gone vegan and I'm totally clueless.
This is so exciting. Oh my god, have you got tofu? Or is that mushroom? Huh? Mmm. Oh my god, is that tofu? It's you've cooked tofu, babe. Have you ever cooked tofu before?
Never. Didn't know how to.
Oh my god. Okay, so tell me what's in this.
I want you to get like another bite of something. I think you've missed a little ingredient.
What is that? Pineapple? You have not put pineapple in a toastie.
Vegan cheddar, because there was literally no other cheese to go with.
Apparently Waitrose isn't very good for vegan cheese.
This is what I've learned.
Apparently Sainsbury's is amazing. I'm really enjoying this, babe. This is actually really good.
Yeah, I wanted to get vegan mozzarella, but they didn't do it. So they literally just did a cheddar, which is crap. But I had to buy vegan like butter. So it's dairy-free butter that I had to coat on the...
Was that expensive?
No, not really. Chestnut mushrooms, spinach obviously, smoked tofu and pineapple.
Where did the pineapple come from?
I wanted something like sweet because I thought like you got like mushroom.
You're so adventurous.
Which is quite earthy, and spinach. I wanted something to kind of cut through the...
I would have this again.
Would you?
The pineapple's amazing. Who would have thought it? Pineapple in a toastie. I like the tofu as well. It has got a smoky flavour to it.
There is a bit of smokiness to it.
So because of that, it tastes a bit meaty.
Yeah.
Do you think?
Yeah.
I really like the cheese as well.
Cheese is surprisingly okay.
It's melted nicely. There is a good amount of filling in there. And a good amount of cheese. Got spotlight right under my nose. The lighting in this flat is so unattractive. Right, we are going to score the Clueless Vegan. I would just like to preface this by saying that was one of my favourite toasties I've ever had. That was delicious, guys. I would do it if I were you. So aroma, I could smell it. It had a smell, but G and I were just saying it didn't smell like the flat doesn't stink, and normally when we do a toasty video the flat always stinks like melted butter and cheese for a couple of days after.
Fried bread
and like meat as well if we cook it. Our flat does hold on to fragrance, I think, more than your average high ceilings. Yeah.
Proper cheese when it's grilled, it has that. It gives you that feeling, doesn't it, of like, because it's fatty, and so like the primitive brain kicks in. So which makes you think, oh god, yeah, I really want that because it's fatty.
But it still smelled great. Like you could still smell the toasted bread, and so I'll score it an 8 because it doesn't stink. Technique. Talk me through your technique.
I got about 20 plates out.
Can I just say, there is a way to do cooking without making such a mess. I've noticed he does this. Yesterday we were cooking pasta and I got 2 bowls out to serve in. And then you poured the pasta in a bowl. You didn't need to do that. That's just an extra plate that needs washing up.
Only because if you pour boiling water straight onto pasta, it'll burn it.
I've always done that and it's always been fine.
Great. Well, I'd already grated cheese.
You can grate vegan cheese.
You can grate vegan cheese. This is what I discovered. I wasn't sure. Cheese, tofu, mushroom, pineapple, spinach, cheese. I mean, there wasn't much technique to it really. But just grill everything and chuck it all under some bread. I'm
going to give you a technique of 6 because
what else could I have done with those ingredients?
Because you made a mess.
That's not bad. That's not bad. Technique is making it.
Texture, great texture. I'm going to give that a 9 because it was just great, babe. The fill was lots of it. There was lots of fill, which was delicious. Like, I couldn't have asked for a better combined amount of everything. And the fill itself, I would never have thought. You always surprise me with what you put in a toastie. Like, you always yeah, it's great. Fill, so yeah, fill 9. Appearance, bloody great looking toastie that.
Was it?
Yeah.
On a bed of
spinach, not so much, it looked like rabbit food, but the toastie itself was really nice to look at. It was like the perfect golden shade, it wasn't like overly burnt. So I'm gonna give that, can I give it a 7?
I feel like to get it up into the 8s and 9s, you need to do something quite fancy with the presentation on the plate. Yeah. Taste,
oh my god, I'm gonna give that a 9.5.
Whoa, slow your roll.
The tofu was smoky, it had a nice smoke to it and it really came out in the toast. The cheese, it melted perfectly and it was cheesy. The spinach and the pineapple just added a really brilliant sweetness to it, and the mushrooms were just brilliant. Yeah, I'm gonna add that 9.5. And uniqueness, I'm gonna give that a 10.
Whoa.
Because when I think of vegan toasties, I don't think of putting tofu in it, and I certainly don't think of putting pineapple in it. And I know that we said uniqueness would have to be human cheese and human milk, whatever you say. I think this is more unique because it just goes to show that you don't need meat to make a brilliant, delicious tasting toastie.
You're giving uniqueness
a 10.
A 10.
Do you not think?
No, I'm going to do a lap of honour.
What are you doing? Who would have thought? Who would have thought you'd get a 10 for uniqueness on a vegan toastie, babe?
This is a double-edged sword for me, though.
Why?
Because for me to find my niche in vegan stuff is just
babe,
bizarre.
You can find your niche again. The high scoring toastie so far has been Babe Strikes Back with 57, followed by the American Christmas at 55. You're in the lead.
Knocked it out of the park.
Clueless Vegan is scored 58.5. So I've got a lot to live up to. I've got a big boots to fill.
Do you know what that is the sound of?
What?
The gauntlet being thrown down.
What does that mean?
Oh, like that.
We're throwing down the gauntlet.
Oh no, I've thrown down.
We will be back in a minute with my round. Hey all, look at this hair, it's mad. It's my go of the vegan toastie, cheese toastie round. I did not have a clue what I was going to do until I was in Sainsbury's earlier today. I actually filmed some clips in Sano's, finding all the vegan range, so I'll insert that here. So this is the vegan cheese option in Sano's. There's not actually that as much as I thought there'd be, but there is this, which has kind of swayed my flavour and ingredients, because this sounds amazing. Also mozzarella, this sounds great, but I wish they just did the smoked one by itself because I think that would be great. Oh wait, there's more over there. Let's have a look at this. Oh my god, cheddar with caramelised onion. That might be better if I'm doing a savoury. This is the vegan fake meat section and I can't find bacon, but I'm gonna go for pulled pork, vegan cheese toastie. I look like a burglar, ignore me, but my friend Emily has just informed me that Leon have some new sauces out that are all vegan. Found them: beetroot ketchup, vegan, brown sauce, ketchup, chili sauce. So I might maybe do like, I kind of want a sweet sticky sauce though if I'm going to be doing pulled pork. wonder what else is vegan. But yeah, I was actually pleasantly surprised. They had a really great range of vegan cheese available and vegan fake meat. I had so many ideas of what I was going to do. Oh, I'm not going to tell you that one because I might do that one still. But I was thinking maybe like chickpeas or Greek, Mediterranean, olives and aubergine. I read that you can try and make like bacon out of carrot. I had loads of ideas. Anyway, I found this particular ingredient in Sano's, which kind of sealed the deal for me. As I said, I asked one of my best friends for recommendations and she recommended this brand called Vivera, and it's plant-based fake meat. So they didn't have any bacon, which is what she originally suggested. So I got pulled pork. I'm thinking like a vegan pulled pork cheese toastie. I have no idea if this is going to work, to be honest. No idea. So my ingredients are this. I think it's just 3 minutes in a frying pan. Thought I'd also add a little bit of red onion and sweet corn. Anyone ever had sweet corn in a toastie? I don't think so, but I thought it'd maybe go all right. I'm going to use the same dairy-free butter that G used. I'm going to use a little bit of his leftover cheese, which was, I think, made out of coconut milk. I also picked up this one, which I thought might be quite nice. This is vegan, I'm pretty sure. I read the ingredients like 5 times just to double check. Unless whiskey isn't vegan. I think whiskey's vegan. Bread, serve it up with some tortillas, and only now I am realising that I could have made like a guacamole to go on the side or tried to find some like vegan sour cream, but I couldn't. It didn't even occur to me. So I'm gonna get everything ready. I'm gonna grate the cheese. I'm gonna heat up my pork. I'm gonna butter my toast and then I'll assemble. I already feel like I made a mistake here because my friend Emily said to just get normal plain vegan cheese, but I picked up the caramelised onion one. I've opened it and oh my lord, it actually smells like cheese and onion crisps. It smells like a pack of crisps. I'm gonna try a little bit. A bit nervous about this. It looks like cheese except a little bit, like it definitely looks processed. God, that is so oniony. I hope it isn't too overpowering. That's actually okay. It's nice. Whether or not it will go, that's another question. It looks like cheese, but the texture's definitely a bit different. Cutting onions. I always end up cutting onions and my eyes always end up watering. Just spent a good 10 minutes going completely off piste, but I thought it'd be quite nice to like have something to dunk the tortilla chips in along with the toastie, so I quickly rustled up kind of like a salsa. I just chopped up some tomatoes and red onion and added some salt and olive oil into this like salsa-esque dip. I am gonna fry the onions and the pulled pork now. Is what it looks like. I can't wait to give this a sniff. This really looks like pulled pork and it smells exactly like barbecue pork as well. I have my sweet corn on the go and I'm just frying a lot of onions. I'm not even sure whether to put these in or not, but I thought I'd do them just in case. I am going to give pulled pork a try. Ooh, I mean, it's got a meaty texture, but it just tastes like barbecue sauce. It's got hairs coming out of it. For layering, I think I'm going to do cheese, pulled pork, sweet corn, onion, cheese. And I think I'm going to do a little bit of both cheeses. Now it is the moment of truth to see if this fits. God, it's quite heavy. I'm now going to use some of the barbecue sauce in a pot and lay everything out quite nicely. That's so stupid. Meanwhile, this is smoking. Can you see that? Is that normal? Oh no, I can't get it open. Oh, why do I always do ones that leak, man? This is so annoying. This is no good. Look. Oh, that looks amazing though. I think that might be nearly ready. Oh, it smells very funky. This is cheese. This is mine. It smells really funky in here.
Oh yeah, doesn't it?
Oh, it's really bad, isn't it?
No, but you know what? It smells like it smells like a takeaway place.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but it's a bit funky.
It's really stinks in here.
Wow. Oh, that's so cute. I'm loving the extras.
Yeah, man.
It's funky.
It really stinks.
It's a little bit James Brown in it.
Oh. Right.
Thanks, babe. Oh, so tell me what I need to do
Okay,
here.
so we've just got some sides, okay? So this is for Duncan.
Cool.
Then I thought I'd just go with the theme of salsa and chips.
What are we calling it?
Oh, I did have a name, the Vegan Delight.
Cheers, babe.
It's going to be very hot as well, by the way, so.
Good consistency, lovely golden hue. Lovely bit of goldening there. Sealed, which is very nice to see. Very neat. First impressions. Loving the heart, sweet corn heart.
Thanks.
Loving the accompaniments. Oh yeah. Oh.
It's the cheese. I use the wrong cheese.
I know though, the cheese looks pretty good.
That looks alright, doesn't
They
it?
look great.
Have you got any idea what is inside? This is disgusting.
Is it like a vegan bolognese or something? Like a vegan meaty bolognese? What is it, babe? What are you feeding me?
It's vegan pulled pork.
Is it?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Vegan what? Didn't know that was even a thing. Vegan pulled pork. What is it though? Like what is that?
Actually, I have no idea.
Like jackfruit or something?
Jackfruit would have been better, I think. I could have made mine jackfruit because this is soy based. Carrot fibre. I actually have no idea what is in this. No idea. Thought I'd be really fancy and have caramelised onion cheddar, like one of those Christmas ones, but I think
What
it's
is
just...
that? That?
Do you like it or not?
Interesting combo.
Isn't it good? This is so bad.
It's not bad, babe. I actually quite like it.
No, you don't.
I do. So there's like what, cheese and onion cheese in it?
That's what stinks.
Oh, is it?
This smells like a packet of Walkers. Cheese and onion crisps. The Vegan Delight aroma.
It was really James Brown in here when I came in. It was very funky. It's not like a takeaway. One of those takeaways you get on a bit of a rough street just before they close.
Just what you want your house to smell like before dinner time.
So yeah, like it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. I'm gonna give it three.
Okay,
3 for a run.
I think this was disgusting, so you can...
It was bad. Yeah, the smell wasn't.
Technique.
Go on, talk me through it.
I mean, I cooked everything and then laid it up.
Just all in.
That was it, really. I fried onion in there as well. I did half and half. The normal cheddar vegan cheese and the cheese and onion cheese, which was I regret. It might be the biggest regret of my life.
Maybe you went too far with the technique with the cheese and onion cheese. 5.
Got to say it louder.
5 for me. But I love you.
Are you scared of me?
Yeah. Scared of your viewers.
Texture.
Nothing wrong with the texture. There was a very good crunchy bread. Maybe it was a little bit, it was very mushy. There was a lot of mush.
Yeah,
Mush.
That's why I kind of wanted to add the sweet corn because I thought it would give a bit of bite, but it didn't. I overcooked it.
It was a bit mushy.
Go on then.
6.
Oh no, really?
5.
Yeah. Phil?
There was a good quantity of fill in mine. Good cheese to pulled pork, vegan pulled pork ratio. Didn't spot the onion in there.
No, there was a very small amount because I knew it was oniony, the cheese.
Sweet corn, that was in there. Saw that. I saw a couple of those guys.
You know why I did that? Because you put pineapple in your last one and I was like, I've got to do something a bit weird. Who's ever put sweet corn in a toasty?
Do you know what though? That made it.
The sweet corn!
If you hadn't, it would have been all mush. And also there's a nice bit of colour coming through.
So grim.
Cool. 8 on the fill.
Really?
6. 7 on the fill.
Okay.
I'm trying not to use 7 because
of what we spoke about in the last video, guys.
Yeah.
Hands up if you remember that lesson. Life lesson from G. Have you got any life lessons for us today?
I'll think of one for the end of the video.
Okay, appearance.
Mine looked great. Mine had a little heart of sweet corn on it. That looked lovely. That was a nice touch. Dips and accompaniments looked good. And my toasty looked good. 7, 6, 7.
6.
6.
Taste.
I quite liked it. It didn't taste like it smelled, which is good. But I quite like the flavour of the pulled pork, vegan-y stuff. What do we call it? We can't call it pulled pork vegan-y.
Plant pulled pork, apparently. Or Vivera.
Vivera.
Yeah.
I'd like the taste of that.
Ah, winner, VegFest UK, London 2019, best vegan meat.
No, I like the taste of that. The cheese and onion cheese could have lived without.
Yeah.
Didn't need it. Didn't need it. 6.
And uniqueness.
Using, I don't know, I think that's pretty unique. Using sweet corn, cheese and onion cheese, coconut
So
milk
grim.
cheese, and like vegan pulled pork,
That is grim.
and fried onion.
That makes me feel a bit sick.
I'm going to give that a 10 for uniqueness.
Oh, really? Human cheese?
Exactly, that's pretty, it's up there, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
40.5, I think.
Oh, that's really bad.
43.5.
43.5. So in this round, you have won with your Clueless Vegan, and overall, surprisingly, it's not the last.
Oh, you mean it's not last in the whole?
Yeah.
Out of all of them, what was last? My chili jam one.
I've got here Sweet Bitty, but I know that that's not what his name was. I think I must have just written it down wrong.
The chili jam one, surely.
You feel so sick right now. I would just like to say here, I have nothing against that, the plant pulled pork. What are you laughing?
Caveat.
No, I just want to say, it was the cheese that I really didn't like. That cheese and onion cheese was just way too, it was just bad with the pulled pork. The pulled pork, as a meat alternative, I thought was delicious. Like, the texture was very similar. The taste wasn't that barbecuey, but you could always add more barbecue sauce. I just wanted to slip that in there.
I'm going to go brush my teeth.
A discussion here about veganism.
Well, specifically vegan toasties.
G, whilst we were eating that toastie, just said that in the week at lunch he had a vegan burger, mainly inspired by your toastie.
The realisation that actually it can be quite nice.
Vegan food can be great.
Quite nice.
Like, I've always been a bit of a fan of vegan food because I lived with Rianne and she was vegan, and the stuff she cooked was amazing, and she never looked like she was missing out on anything. Like, there was an alternative for everything.
What I've liked about it is that I haven't felt like I want to die after every meal. It's not been really filling and just really heavy and greasy and fatty.
Which normally these toasties are.
And burgers as well. But I'd be like quite up for just making more vegan toasties.
Yeah.
And maybe, and like we said, maybe have a vegan versus meat round.
Would you guys be up for that?
Where I do a meat one, you do vegan, and then next week I do vegan, you do meat.
With
Vegan
that,
pulled pork versus real pulled pork.
I think
Pig versus plant. It's the ultimate showdown.
That's a great idea.
Chicken versus non-chicken.
I saw a thing called seitan.
Yeah, that's bloody good stuff.
Is it? There was
Yeah.
a lot of that in Sainsbury's.
Yeah, chicken versus Satan.
And Satan. Fake bacon. Bacon.
Fake bacon.
Why do I want to say bacon in an accent?
Bacon.
Bacon.
Yeah, 'cause it's from Yorkshire. All bacon's from Yorkshire.
Bacon. So yeah, guys, would you like to see that like next week's and the weeks after?
If only for the title, Chicken versus Satan.
Yeah.
That is clickbait right there.
My channel's taken a turn.
Pig versus plant.
But we also have a lot of other recommendations that people sent in, so we hope you've enjoyed this video. Oh, please guys, if you take one thing from this video, please go home and make the toastie G made, because it was delicious. Like, I still think about that toastie.
Yeah, it's nothing. It was nothing. Was easy.
Got a life lesson quickly to round us up on?
Oh fuck.
Naked man. We've actually got a naked man.
Ugly naked man. I don't have a related life lesson, but I do have a life lesson.
Go on.
It's from Jim Carrey.
Oh, okay.
One of my favourite quotes.
Go on then.
From Jim Carrey.
Tell it to the camera.
The effect you have on others is the most valuable currency you have.
Oh. And on that note, have a lovely Sunday. And we'll see you next week. Bye.